Hello and welcome on in, everybody. I seem to be having a slight problem with my controller. Deciding that it was going to re-disconnect, and I'm like, but why? There's absolutely no reason for that. You were charging like all night, so you should not have died. So what gives? So I'm just going to work on fixing that real quick. And then we can get started here. Of course, today everything's like, we're gonna mildly break on you. Everything. Because, like, also, it looked like my overlay didn't want to work properly a moment ago as well. I'm like, what is happening? Alright, so that says it's connected now. And we're here. Looks like everything is going now. The small gremlin still has not gone to sleep just yet. He's still just kind of shouting, which is not that great for me, but you know. Hopefully he passes out soon. And then also, my oldest gremlin is home today. You might have just heard that cough. Because he is sick. A slight fever, but also he got sick last night, and it was not a fun time. But I believe everything looks to be in order. Let's go click over here. Alright, the buttons are working. Controller is doing its job now. Oh lordy. One moment. I yelled to him to go to sleep, and he is now slightly more mad. Alright. We were starting a new day. It is the 12th of this season. Apparently. I don't think there should be anything in my pockets. Alright. Anything new get completed yesterday that we didn't check? Doesn't look like it. Darn. Alright. Let's just go outside. Oh! Something I learned! Huh, this actually is climbable. And look, when we got that message once upon a time, apparently, this is what it was for. We got a trophy. Because literally our attic is just like a trophy room. I'm guessing this is just for like getting one of each of the critters? It doesn't tell you, unfortunately. But yeah, when I couldn't find the loft, it existed alright. I'm just dumb.
See you later.
More adventures in me just not knowing how stuff works. Alright. Aha! I was right. I knew this moracorn would be done soon. Because we had grown many more. Yeah, good exercise doing the farm work. Alright, here's our lemons. And there's that guy. And who else wants to be harvested? Look, we got us lettuce. I did want to get more. Hey, Marky Mark! Welcome in with the raid! Thank you so much for coming in. And thank you for coming in, raiders. Hey, Melark! Thank you for the follow! Give me a moment here to pause, so that way I can go ahead and shout you out to probably just you guys at this point, because I literally just started. And so I'm still waiting on people to come in. But I'm still gonna do it anyways. Wow, how do... That is a long name when you're actually trying to type it all out. There we go. Hey. Got it. And then... Whoop. Ah! I made a new, little command there. How dare you have such a long name? No, I was just like, oh gosh, because any other time you're trying to like at someone or something, you don't have to like just type it, it'll give you the little prompt. But here, no, why would we give you the prompt? You have to type out that whole thing yourself. I'm like, why? Help me out, Twitch. Help me out. I'm lazy. And I know I'm just gonna mess that up when it's someone's really long name. Like yours, thankfully, didn't mess it up. But yes, thank you all for dropping in. Thank you for the raid. I am Lunacra. If you're wondering how to say that, it is Lunacra. You can also go with Luncra if you wanted to. But we are playing more Harvestella. Today, 2 of my small gremlins are home, so if you hear other sounds, that would probably be them. The smallest gremlin is trying to take a nap. I say trying, hesitantly because I recently put him down and he's been yelling at the beginning part here, but he's finally gotten quiet, so maybe he's going with it. And then oldest gremlin isn't feeling well, so he's actually playing Pokemon Snap to the left of me, so if you potentially hear any sounds of my TV and that might happen as well. And also, you know, when he games, he likes to yell a lot and such. But he's generally just resting on the couch because not feeling well. Alright. Helps if I click into the game if I want it to respond to the controller again. Right. So we got... This is our farm. We were just harvesting some stuff. And then, yes, apparently I need to get to these couple of spots. Back up to being tilled. That's the word I'm looking for. And then let's go ahead and water everybody. These guys I don't think even need to be watered, but I just do. It says that they'll grow even if not watered, but like, I'm already watering stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and water the trees. Oh dear, feel well, gremlin? Yeah, I definitely hope the gremlin feels well, because he's been sick in a messy kind of fashion, and that's just not fun as a parent to have to clean up after sick kids. I also need to get back into Rune Factory. I'm like at like the last portion of the story in that game, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break now. I'm like, you gotta get back to that at some point. Went hard with 5 and then nothing. Yeah, I went pretty far in 5, and then I just kind of like left it alone. I was like, why? I am really enjoying Harvestella. You actually could compare Harvestella to Rune Factory 5 most closely to like any other farming game because there is the RPG elements, like, you know, there's some combat and running around fighting stuff. There's no taming like there is in Harvestella of like the monsters, but like otherwise. Let's actually keep 5 more and then we'll sell the rest of those. And of course keep the high quality stuff. I didn't keep my previous smoked egg? Okay, well, I'll keep that one. We'll sell those. We'll keep the high qualities. I guess I can sell that one. Put those away. And put those away. Okay. So we're going to sell the rest of those. Because we need the monies. Because I don't think I've currently got any more seeds to plant that are in season. Those are reharvestable. I'm not that worried about them. Then that's a waterside crop. I can't do that. I like the idea of this game, but time is not my friend. Yeah, I know that feeling. The fact that I only get to play it for about 2-ish hours at a time on stream makes me upset, because like I want to play it more. That one's a cave crop, so I can't do it, even though it says summer. Because we're in summer in this game. Not until some of them fall apart. And then, yeah, I was waiting for the other garlics to grow before I put those ones in, because I just don't want to cover all of my field in things that aren't going to go away. Great. Now I'm going to gather the stuff that grows on the farm. And then I think, yeah, I'm probably going to want to get more food made, because the food mechanic in this game is very important to your gameplay. And I like to make the food there. It's just like a mushroom stir fry. It's super easy to make because you just have to get a coolberry, I think it is, and no, it's the mushrooms and something else. It might not be the coolberry. I think it's an herb, but just by gathering things like there, I got a little mushroom. I hope it's making you feel warm. Haha, it's so nice looking. Square did a great job. Yes, it is very pretty. I would definitely say this is definitely the better looking of the two if you're comparing this to Rune Factory 5, like Marky Mark said. Made a decent game again. Yeah, I'm sure there's some things they could have improved on with this. I'm mostly annoyed that there are a lot of people who don't have actual names. Oh, that was the wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button because my buttons are backwards. Time to lurk, alrighty. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your blanket burrito. Oop. The story in this game is also really intriguing. It's kind of slow pace, like trying to get through everything, but at the same time, that's kind of what you want for a cozy game. Ah! I've been struck! Hitting me with the coffee. I'm playing Crisis Core, so I'm all good for the minute, but might grab this on sale. Seems very chill. Yes, it is very chill, very cozy. I almost forgot to take care of my critters. Ah! Hello, critters. Give me those. Let me... Premium feather. Nice. Talk to everyone. Give me eggs. I did not make food, it seems like, so... We're gonna have to see about putting some grass in the animal feed thing. And here you can see friendships. Hello. Yay! You're all grown up, because we had one that was still a baby. Alright. Milk. Yeah, okay. So I really gotta work on making the feed. So that way they, continue to have food. Alright. Yeah, it's this wild leaf, I think, and mushrooms to make the stir-fry. I'm just storing all the ones that are for crafting. Yee, money. Okay, looking ingredient. And then these guys, I've got a decent amount stored already, so I'm gonna sell the rest of them. Except for one egg. I'm gonna put one egg in the smoker. I'm pretty certain that's the only thing I have that can be smoked at this point.
Is pretty good wing exercise.
There you go. And it takes 5 days to smoke that, which is insane. To me personally, I think that takes way too long. Alright. I wanted... Okay, I guess we'll go for the grass. I don't even remember which one that makes food for. And then one cool berry, because this guy here is a juicer. You can put in a cool berry, and then tomorrow I will get a cool berry juice. This is the feed maker. We'll put the grass in. I really gotta buy some more wheat seeds, though, so that way we can continue making... I think we might be okay-ish on flour at the moment. How much flour do I have? I've got 6 flowers, so I might get more, flour for that, because it takes 3 grains. Where's the grain? It takes 3 of these to make 1 flour. So, like, not that pressed about it. It's already 11:20 in our game this morning. Sheesh. Do we have a decent amount of money? We've got 8,000 monies. Right! 8,000 monies. We were possibly going to upgrade the farm. Or we were going to... I think getting our mount a new carrot was like 5,000. So maybe we'll get him his carrot. And then also get, the other thing. I just realized I forgot to send my, hey, I'm live messages. Because going live today took a little more work than normal. So let me click those real quick. So I was actually just gonna real quick try to find my profit margin thing. Mostly because it would tell me, hey, where can I find... Nope, that's not it. The screen I'm looking on is a bit of a pain to use. A bit. Martin. I think that'll work. That's the one that should get us what I'm looking for. Where'd it go? I know, so boring just looking at me looking for things. Just trying to... Because there's a thing, and it'll tell us where it's easiest or the best to buy the places. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where did it go? I had like so many of these things that I was following. I cannot find the one I'm looking for. So it's mostly just farming. Is there a story? I've never seen much on this game, but it feels so cozy and relaxing. Yes, there is a story. I was talking a little bit about that before. There's 4 Seaslights, I believe, that are like kind of based on the seasons, but they're located in different areas. And something's going on with them. They're causing what's called quietus. In between the seasons, you have the quietest seasons, which is known as the season of death. And in that time frame, pretty much everything dies, including if you're a person and you're outside and you breathe in the dust, you will get sick. And potentially die from said sickness. We know of at least one character whose parents actually passed from that. Why can't I find the thing I'm looking for? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can look at my history and find it that way instead, because clearly I'm not finding it this way. Wait, is that one? Aha! Look at that. No, that's not the one I was looking for. Rude! It lied to me. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't mess with anything. Because sometimes typing is just a bad plan on my thing. I think it's this one. Found it! Okay, I just wanted to know where... Wheat. Okay, just the leaf store. Got it. Fantastic. That's all I needed to know. Got it. Alright. Well, that's pretty legit. Made the game pretty realistic in that sense, jeez. Yeah, so a lot of the stories in it are really touching. So if you see here, these are character quests, so you level up your relationship with them by doing quests with them, which really helps explore what these people are. Hey, welcome in again, Chris. Thank you for coming in again today. I was just kind of going over a bit about the game in general, because we got some new people in on a raid from Mark Fluffy Bunch earlier. So I already gave him one shout out, but let me do the other one. I'll do that one. So if you want to check them out. But yeah, so right now we're in chapter 3, which is kind of like getting you to go across the map and do stories in each area to get familiar with the different towns, but also like there's a lot of important stuff. Need to get Sonic? You're gonna have to elaborate on that. Are you talking about the new Sonic? Frontiers? Because yeah, we don't have that yet in our lives. But yeah, so there's character stories, there's the main story, but there's also side quests, which the side quests are important to do because they'll help you get money and also free seeds, so they're really useful, but they do slow you down in regards to doing the overall story. But at the same time, as long as you're just chilling and having a good time and being cozy, it's, you know, fine. And the side quests aren't like just boring, like, oh, go kill 20 of these or something like that, or hey, bring me 5 of food. Like, normally there's actually like plot going on to their little stories and you're learning more about other characters. So it's really cool. Where were you planning to play it? Steam has it on sale right now, but I think it'll be on sale in 2 days for the winter sale. Yeah, I just don't get a lot of free time, so I've been putting it off. Normally play a ton of Temtem because I can stream Link from my phone. Yeah. Yeah, and then you said you wanted me to help you with something in Temtem Switch, but Steam would work. Honestly, when it comes to Sonic, I would probably say you'd want it on Steam. But I know that also limits how much you'd be able to actually play it, since, you know, being at your PC isn't a common thing. Okay, alright, so we have started our day. We do? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make some more food, but so making food takes time, like literal time out of your day. So you do have to like think about it wisely when you decide to do that. But at the same time, you need food because if your stomach doesn't have anything in it, you're not going to be gaining stamina. So if you look down at like my health and stuff, there's that little weird blobby thing. That's your stomach, and I have 10 food technically in it. And the yellow bar will only fill up if you've got food in the tummy.
See you later.
Thank you, little fairy. And then this is our little mount guy we got on the map. We're gonna go buy him a carrot. And we're also gonna buy some wheat seeds. So first we're gonna buy the carrot. Because that's gonna be the more expensive thing. And it's going to give him either more speed or an action. I don't even know what that would be. My Mark was playing on Switch, but I have Steam Deck, so I think I'm set on getting it on Steam. The village is so gorgeous. Yeah. Blip, 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 blip. My brain has just broken. Yeah, this game is extremely pretty. Like, they got the prettiness down. I think the farming is pretty decent. It's really weird because when you plant in the field, you'll see like it looks like there were 4 plants on a square, but you only get 1 plant from it. But I think that might improve with time, like as you upgrade some stuff, it might get better. Okay, with how cheap these are, I might just buy like a whole stock of them. I don't need that many. Let's just go for 20 for now, but we're not going to plant all 20. We're just going to start with 20. Because we need those in order to help make food. And then I don't think I've got any of those. Let's go ahead and get 20 of those. Okay. So both of those take 2 days, so that's good to know. I think I did still need some of this. $42 is a damn good sale for a game that isn't even 2 months old. I think I've already seen the game go cheaper than that, though. Like, I think I saw at one point the game was like 30. But that might have been for the Switch, because I know it doesn't look as good on Switch. But I assume we're still talking about Sonic there. Let's go ahead and buy some of this, because I think one of the fairy quests still wants me to make those. And then, you know, we planted 20 of those, so we're good on those, I think. Plus, we don't want to buy them from here, because they're actually cheaper in Shatola. Alright, but we gotta get making some money. Alright, then let's look. So this is go to... Okay, so it looks like we're actually at a point to go to the Shatola stuff, except I think... Meet Azel and Nemia. Okay, we're gonna continue on with Azel's story. Yes, it was 30 for Switch and PS4, I think. I'm hoping it hits 30 on Steam. It might for Easter. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, I have this, a Steam Deck as well, so, like, arguably I could play it from there, or I could lend you the Steam Deck when you go to work one day, honey, because it's not like I use it constantly. So you could borrow it and just play it from mine. What was I gonna do? Yes, we needed to go to Nemia. That's what we were gonna do. Actually, let's stop at the farm. We can use the monolith to go there. I got it a couple months ago, I think, at this point. And I just haven't been super active in the communities and the chats because pretty much over the course of the summer, I disappeared because it was impossible for me to keep up with everything during the day, with also dealing with gremlins. And then as soon as the summer ended, I started streaming myself, and it was like, I will never have time to keep up with all of these communities. So it's been a struggle. So probably just happened to not mention it at a time that we were in the same place at the same time. But yeah, so I wanted one for Christmas, and I ordered it back in, like, July. And I think it was October. It was like, yeah, this is gonna happen soon, because they kept increasing it, and originally it was supposed to be, like, not until Q4, and it was like, I ended up getting it, like, the last week of Q3, I think, pretty much. Because I got moved up and I was like, I was not expecting it. And so for a moment I was like, I don't even know if we can actually afford this right this second. Because, you know, of course, between when I ordered it and when I was supposed to actually pay for it, things had come up and had to be dealt with. And it's just like, I don't even know if we can actually afford this. But then like 2 weeks or a month, it felt like, after I got it, they were like, hey, guess what? They're actually, you know, orderable on demand now. It was like, well, that's cool. Had I known they were so close to that, I could have just waited till actual Christmas. But that was my early Christmas present to myself. That happened to you too? Yeah. Because the only reason I ordered it was because of how long it was going to take, and I was like, I'm hoping I'll get it by Christmas. Worst case scenario, maybe like January was like literally my goals for it. And then I got it like end of October, and I was like, I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I am confused. Alright, so we planted those guys.
Bye.
On the overworld map here, time actually moves based on how you walk. So you want to kind of be careful not to go the wrong way. There was a demo for this game on the Switch. I don't know if it's still available now that the game's actually out. If it is, I don't know if they updated it with the feedback they got from it, because in the demo, walking took up so much of your time on the main map that people were like, we have time to do nothing at all. And they did make it so that it was a lot slower of a time movement with your walking. Because especially if you happen to walk in the wrong direction, you kind of just ruined your entire day. Because you walked in the wrong direction, trying to now walk in the correct direction, congratulations, half your day was gone. So they fixed that. But if it's still like that in the demo, it's something they fixed. And they supposedly, I think, might have increased like how often the fish bite and some other things. But there's a lot going on with this game. This guy actually had a pretty sad story, because chapter 3A ends in quite the fascinating and sad end. Sounds like Stardew Valley. I would always wander too much and lose half my day. Yeah, I know that feeling. Stardew, I swear, I just lived in the menus because I would pause and plot out, okay, what is everything I need to do? Okay, so the next place I'm going is here. And I'd get there, I'd do the thing, and then I'd pause again and be like, right, it's now actually this time. How much time do I have left? Where am I going? What is necessary? It just felt like I was constantly pausing in that game. So when multiplayer came out and was like, yeah, you can't pause in that, menus continue to go, I was like, I'm not touching it. No, I can't do that. Can't do it. No, that wasn't for Stardew. I don't think I did for Stardew, because the Stardew maps are a bit more difficult. But for a lot of farming games, I will literally draw out and plan out how I'm going to lay it all out. Yeah. Because Ooblets is another one that I've been playing, mostly in my own time. I've played the events on stream. And there's a website that has a, like, it's literally, I think, just called a farming planner, and I use that to decide how my farm is going to look. And that's the kind of thing I always do. That game is cute too. I'm assuming that's referring to Ooblets. Yeah, Ooblets is good stuff. Thank you for coming. I called you here because I wanted to update you on what's been going on. So the dragon sightings around Nemea. After our encounter with Otella, there hasn't been a single one. She did say she'd call them off. Right, it seems to me like she kept her promise. But for some reason, I can't shake the feeling that this isn't over. The dragons have disappeared, everyone in town is pleased, but without knowing what Otella has planned, I can't convince myself that our meeting was the end of our worries. I have an awful feeling she's planning on using those dragons for something. That would be a problem. Exactly, and with that in mind, those dragons are a potential threat. Regardless, we can't leave Otella to her own devices. I don't know what I can do about that yet, but still. Wow, you really can't get me out of your head, can you? Did Otella come into town? Oh no. Otella! What are you doing here? Wow, it's nice to see you too, Azel. You can relax, nobody in town saw me. I made sure to stay well hidden. I'd hate for people to get the wrong idea about you and Tiella meeting in secret. You still haven't answered my question. Why are you here? So, spoilers, but some context here. There was a girl that he was close with named Tiella that looked exactly like Miss Otella here. Tiella, he found her with amnesia, she didn't remember who she was, yada yada. Chapter thingy, chapter story thing, in the end, essentially, we had to kill Tiella, because she was actually like a weapon type thing. Well, when she died, Otella here, appeared. This is such a Final Fantasy story. Yeah, and like, this is just like one section of the game. But Otella here was a backup, essentially, of this person. Did kill her? Oh my god, yeah. Well, she boarded a giant dragon / became the giant dragon, and we had to kill the giant dragon. And when she died, Otella here was awoken as the backup. So now Otella here has control of like the smaller dragons, but not like the massive dragon. Which I think is going to be a good plot point for us in the future, because after we killed Tiella, our main bad guy, I can't remember his name. It might be something like Geitz or Geets. I feel like it starts with a G, but I can't remember because we haven't seen much of them. We've only heard about them from like the others. This was like, I think the one scene we have seen where he went there and he was like, oh, I didn't expect someone else would destroy it before I would, but that's good because they might have stopped us using that thing. And I was like, I feel like Otella here is going to be useful because even in, I assume, a slightly lesser powered form, since we killed the big dragon that Tiela was, that Otella might still be able to help us with stopping our big bad, as long as we do befriend them. So, you know, I want to be nice to Otella. I have plans for you. And I mean the game, probably. You still haven't answered my question, why are you here? Have you tried thinking about it just a little bit? No? Fine, I'll tell you. I came to apologize for lying to you earlier. What lie? You know, when I told you at the Heaven's Egg about being a Tiela backup. It was a big fat lie. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm the genuine article, the real Tiela. Same girl that would spend time with you and the orphan children. See, now you're lying. But you died. True, as you like to point out, I very much died back then. But I've been born again. Born again? Right, because I want to be with you. I want to come back to you. I'm no longer tied to any dragon. We can really be together this time, Azel. But why lie? I think this is the lie. I was scared, worried that Azel would reject me. Thought Azel's feelings might have changed after all this time, so I was too frightened to tell the truth. Because yeah, it was pretty clear that Azel liked her. But what she said earlier about being a backup, she was saying that she does have Tiela's memories and she can remember them. So I think because she wants to experience Tiela's life a bit more and Tiela's relationship with Azel here, she's trying to convince Azel it's her. Otella, you... No, Azel, I already told you, I'm Tiela. I'm not going anywhere again. I want to protect this world with you. That was my purpose from the start, to have this power. Power? You saw it at the Heaven's Egg, remember? The dragons. I can control them as I see fit. I want to share that power with you. But I can make the dragons fly wherever you need them to, Azel. Just say the word, and they're yours. If a little blue bird shows up, you need to just peace out. Little blue bird girl. Yeah. Just think about it. No one in the entire world would be able to stand against you. Please, Azel, let me share this power with you. Let me be your strength, Azel, and we'll never need to be sad again. Tiela wouldn't say that. Hmm? Tiela loved this world more than anyone. She asked that I make sure that she never hurts anyone or anything in it. Tiela would never ask me to use her power over the dragons if it might cause harm. Enough games, Otella. I know you're not her. I don't need that kind of strength. Humph, really? Oh, Azel, you bore me. You really do. You won't even play along for a moment? How very touching. I don't like your tone. Oopsie daisy. My apologies. Otella. Oh, someone's mad now. I really would have lived that lie, you know, pretending to be Tiela and giving you all that power. Are you sure you don't want it? You just have to say the word, and I'm all yours. I will give you the strength you need to protect the whole world. It may not be the real Tiela, but I can give you what she never could. You get that, right? You're not better than her. I'm sorry, Otella, but you've got it all wrong. Why are you so hell-bent on keeping your promise to her, hmm? That was the promise, right? To protect the world. Do you really think you're strong enough? Well, maybe not right now, but the dragons are too dangerous. Tiela understood that, which is why she gave her life. Using that power now would only serve to trample on her sacrifice. I can't do that to her memory. What? You're a coward. No, Otella, you're just, you know, very dimensional in your thought process of how this stuff works. But, you know, you're also like a day-old baby, essentially, with when it comes to being awake. There she goes! Harvestella. What should I do? Harvestella, what do you want from me? I'm sorry, Lunecra, I've gotten you wrapped up in all this. I need some time alone to think. If something comes up, then I'll be sure to let you know. Great! Until then, thanks again for everything. Woohoo! Another closeness point. What we get? Yay! Physical defense and attack up. And some wind reader feathers. Nice. Alright, what time is it in our game day? It is 4:20. I feel like it's a little too late to be going to, the shrine. But it might be... Yeah, I think we're just gonna go fishing until end of day at that point. Hopefully we can get some fish for some monies. And then I think tomorrow in-game we'll be going back to the shrine and getting stuff done there. Unless we get some mail that's like, hey, Azel wants to talk to you again. I think Azel will probably be good for us for a minute. Come on, fishy bite. Yeah. Cherry salmon. The city reminds me of the city of the Wingles from Legend of Dragoon. I will take your word for it. I'm gonna take a sip of water here after this fish. Alright. Very sweet fish. I've got like a bajillion of those guys. I've started selling them. That's annoying. Hold on a second. One of my earbuds died and it doesn't want to charge properly again. We should bully you into playing a bunch of retro JRPGs. I mean, RPGs will probably be one of the things I do play on here as well. That isn't necessarily directly cozy or farming. But with how long most of them are, I don't think it's something I could do on stream and keep to being only stream. I'd have to play it outside of stream as well. If I had more hours to stream, I'd be more likely to do it. Because like even this one is going to take us forever to get through. Because of the fact that we can only play for like 2-ish hours at a time. Since this does have a large RPG element to it. And that's part of why, so right now we're doing what I've been mentally calling them Festive Friday, even though it's only like 2 of them, and it was for the holiday updates. But generally speaking, I think like Fridays we'll probably like try playing other games apart from whatever the main game is. Just to kind of break it up a little bit and not always be playing the same thing, because otherwise we'll be playing only Harvestella for like months. And like, there's gonna be other things that come out, so we'll want to break it up occasionally. 6:30 p.m. in game. This guy's looking really pretty at the moment in the game. So you got the stars up there, but you can also see like it's kind of like a RNG-ness back there. And you can see it slowly fading to black. Give me something fishy. In the near future, I probably need to look up a fishing guide for this game as well, because there are some rare fish apparently and such, and things to know about that. Yesterday someone was telling me that Fishing in Shatola when it rains is important, but I did not get any kind of fancy fish. But I'm hoping that will be easier to do after the fishing upgrade. Because there is a fishing upgrade, but it's going to take a little bit before we get that. I've got to get through more of Chapter 3 here in order to unlock the waterside crop area. And then once that's unlocked, we'll be able to go across it to a Sahagin on the farm, for whatever reason. And if we give them some fishies, they will increase our fishing skill. And then we'll have better chances at those rare fishies. I just don't know what fishies they need to start off with. Or if they're also, like, already rare fish. I do really like the views that they, set up for the fishing, because, like, almost every fishing spot is just, like, nice and peaceful. And especially with the music, it's just a relaxing time. And then I will always say play this game with a controller, just because then you know for sure it's time to pull on the thing, because the controller will vibrate. And you know, mouse and keyboard's not gonna do that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, that's why controller is always better. Yes. There's so many, fishing games everywhere. It's always useful for fishing in every game, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't sleep super well last night. My brain is only half here. And while I've already drank a coffee, I'm debating if I should have a second one. Actually, I think I've got some Gamer Sup still. Maybe I'll drink that next. Right now, though, I'm drinking carbonated water. It's tangerine mango flavor. In an attempt to, you know, make sure I have some hydration in my day. Alright, it is now 9:40 in game, so we will now head back to our farm because your character gets tired at 10 p.m. and I believe at 12 p.m. passes out. Return home. Because once you unlock these, they're monoliths, I believe is the word, you can, quick travel.
Take care out there.
I'm not going very far, you know. I'm having a strawberry banana oat milk smoothie. Ooh. That also sounds good. Okay, I've got plenty of those. That one's for money, and that one's for money. So, yeah, we can, just go ahead and ship all of those. And then over here, we'll put that in the box. Alright, yes, I know. I'm feeling sleepy. Let's go into house.
Welcome back.
And sleep. Alright. Look at us, made a decent chunk of change. Because we do need to get back to having 8,000 money so we can upgrade our farm again. So hopefully we can get there soonish. Alright, day 13. Alright, let's see. I think what we need to do is the feed maker. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked the level 2 feed maker. I'm gonna go ahead and make a second one of these, except I don't even know where I'd put it. Yes, I do. I'm gonna take out the flour maker for now. We will swap out the flour maker and the feed maker as needed, and only one of them will get used per day for the wheat. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, move you, hammer. Let's nuke you, and nuke you. Which they do just go in my inventory, they're not like gone forever, thankfully. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna put this one here. Dink, dink, dink. And then I'm gonna put the juice maker back, the fermenting barrel. And then we're gonna put the flour guy back in here. Alright, oh, I guess I'll store that juice too. Okay, And then real quick, let me go ahead and just grab... Yeah, it helps if I can click the buttons. I will grab 1 wheat and 1 grass to go into the feed makers. Alright. Wonder if the numble lemons make a decent juice. But the high quality one would make a higher one. Let's just try it with one of them.
Some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Are they? Okay, that's good to know. Alright, sorry, that one's gonna go in here. What's ready for harvest? The bells? Is that it? That is it. Alright, then let's get watering. Oop. It does take a little bit to get used to how the farming works in this. But like, once you figure it out, it's pretty good. Like I said though, the fact that one of these squares looks like it has 4 foods, but you only get 1 from it is really annoying. But I think maybe that changes later with the upgrades. I think you can increase your crop yield by doing the fairy request, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I know eventually I should be able to break the big rocks, but I can't yet. I still need an upgrade on that. Which is part of why saving the 8,000 for the next farm upgrade is goals. There's also like decorative fences you can put down, but I'm afraid that they'd probably use one of the squares. And I'm not going to use a square for a decorative fence when I need as much space as possible for my actual farming. Like, that's a no-go. Alright. I think on this day we're gonna skip gathering all of the things. We'll take care of our animals here, of course, but I think we're gonna skip going around to, all of the, parts of the farm. Doot. Doot. Just take care of the animals. Put that in. Let's run over here. Alright. Shipping box. We can... I'm gonna sell those this time. Sell those. 2 of those. Nice. And those. Alright. And then we will put away these materials. We're gonna go this way. I'll pick up 2 more things from here, though. And then we'll go ahead and store those. And then I believe going to Shatola for the shrine for both the main story and that side quest are goals. Alright, and then I don't think there's anything else to be done here. I should probably go ahead and eat something. We'll probably eat that when we get to the shrine.
See you later.
I can jump? I feel like I did not realize I could jump. Into the submarine. To the shrine, which is one of the Seas Lights. Or, I guess the Seas Light is the blobs there on top, and it is the thing below. Okay. 3-pronged crossroad. Yep, let's go there. And then, since we're gonna probably be here for a decent bit, let's do the take a break, and let us have tacos, my friends. Alright, now everyone has had a nice little upgrade. Okay, so we're gonna have to get around to fix the bridge. That's gonna be the goal. Let's do some combat, friends. Hello, would you like to be murked? Thank you. Hello, where'd you go? Ah, yes, you. Get attacked. Haha. Alright, let's swap over to our assassin class now. Since all those skills were used up. Oh, there's gonna be a fear monster.
We better stay away from that enemy.
It makes me think of that Pokemon. The newer Pokemon. Alright, well if you're gonna be there and apparently just kind of staying there, I guess I'll just... I'm gonna go around behind you. I feel like you're just trying to block this spot. But I can just... Copper ore. Nice. Gotta love some copper ore. Alright, well, gonna not fight you. Hello, you are a Sahagin.
The battle begins.
Die! Thank you. Oh, hold on. I don't see a marker for that side quest, so that might have been in the previous area. Can't remember the name of it, just evolved yours into it. Yeah. It just definitely looked a lot like one of those. So it was like, I can't remember what it's called. Why is there another one there? What level are you, supposedly? Can you tell me? Oh! Level 34. Nope. Okay. Once you get up, you do not look like one of those anymore. Okay, it has reset. What level am I? I don't even remember. 26. Yeah, so we're gonna leave that guy alone. But that's a reason to come back here one day in the future, is to finish exploring. Alright, what's over this way? Because that looks like it's gonna be a dead end with some gathering points. Nice, high quality items. That's terrifying. Yeah. You have different weapons you obtain in this. So, there are different classes. As you befriend new characters, you learn their skills. So like Skylancer, Azel, when we met him, when he first joined the party, we learned Skylancer because we're like, oh, you know how to do it. Psh, I can do it too. This Woglindi is from Mo. She's the person we're chasing through this place, actually. Assault Savant is Arya there. Then we got a mage, which was from a unicorn that I feel like we haven't seen since we saw him before. And then the fighter is the starting class. And with all of them, you have skill trees. And as you earn the JP points for each one, because each one... Whoop, wrong button. Each one has its own job points. So as you play it, you gain job points, and then you can upgrade them. So... And then only in the dungeons can you change those classes, and that will change your character's outfit inside of the dungeon. But otherwise...
That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us.
Why did it kind of like do a weird echo thing? But okay. It was neat. Oh, hey, we're coming up behind the other one. Alright, let's go ahead and fight you guys. And then you can also change jobs during combat, so like as you run out of skills you can use, you can just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna swap to a class that has cooldowns available. There's also a lot of different types of attacks. Alright, let's fix this bridge. That's gonna take us 1 hour and 1 repair kit, but it's early enough that that's fine. So that's another thing, is with the dungeons, so, like, that was a bridge we had to repair. There's 2 levels to this area? Okay, that's a thing to know. So it'll take you several days to get through a dungeon, but pretty much your goal is at least, like, in 1 day, you want to get to, like, the bridge or the ladder or whatever it is that you can repair, so that next time we don't have to run that entire circle, we just come this way, and it's a shortcut for the next time. So it's a good way of, making sure you make some progress every time, but without like, so it really slows it down and gives it a better pacing, like Persona games. Yeah, kinda. I've only played the one Persona game. This here is Emma. She's singing to get the message out of the orb, which I believe is a message from someone who has passed on, because she's supposedly the last siren now. You hear a quaking voice cry. Ammo, we may need... And yes, I know I could read it as emo, but I refuse. Ammo, we may need to recite the Forbidden Nocturne. It must be scary, but our spirits... Please, return them to the sea. Return them to the Bula. You must. Okay. Meep. A Forbidden Nocturne? We're gonna explain this some more? No, we're not. We're just gonna... Okay. Well, this appears to be locked. So let's try going to the right first. There's also been like some interesting mechanics inside of the dungeons. One of them, there was a floaty thing. There's something leaning against the fence by the path. You look closer and see it's an accessory. It twinkles gently as it catches the light from the sea. Yeah, sure, I'll take it, and I'll fight whatever takes me. Or fights me. There's a worn-out piece of cloth caught on the accessory. This have belonged to one of the sirens who lived here. Oof! Well, now I feel bad that I, stole it, but, actually. Here, fighter. I can't change accessories without being near a thing? That's dumb, but fine. Alright, let's, unlock Bolt Impulse. A crushing and lightning magic attack that knocks back nearby enemies. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and learn that. Crushing and lightning, and knocks back nearby enemies. Yeah, so there's, if we go into the encyclopedia, we can see there are enemies. You can see they can resist certain attributes, and then they can have attribute weaknesses, and there's a lot of different types of attributes really to be had. So depending on what skills and job you're using, you'll have access to different ones. When you're fighting a boss, you want to use like a specific thing at a time. You kind of want to... You can cause breakpoints by hitting them enough times with a certain attribute, but you kind of want to get more than one close to breaking off at the same time. So that way then you can combo a bunch of them at once to really increase your damage. Because if you hit the breakpoint on several of them, then you can do more things. And I've only fought a couple bosses. Apparently the unicorn counted. He was kind of just like an example one. This guy. That guy. And the dragon that Tiela became. Alright. Hello, you. I will fight you. Seems like a really cool combat system. Yeah, it definitely has a lot going on with it. And then also the friendships, I think it's at level 3 or 4. You unlock, like a combat ability of that person. Can I go in the water? What's up with that? It won't let me down. Maybe from the other side I can though, but not here. But it's only during boss fights, during those breakpoints, you can use that skill.
We better stay away from that enemy.
Am I not allowed to swim? Because this really looks like I'm supposed to go swimming. Or do I need to unlock swimming in this area or something? Look, there's a treasure chest out there. You're just teasing me. This is mean. I keep forgetting that I'm currently set as the mage class, and that, therefore, I am supposed to be range. I've been doing the other classes so much. Oh, look, it's a button! Is the button going to remove the water? Yes, drain water. Now I can go down there, and now I can play with the ladders. With water gone, you can now walk across the bottom. Fantastic! Alright. Oh yeah, if it wasn't clear, we're actually under the sea to begin with. That's why we're still having the water situation. We took a submarine to get down here. Nearly died in the process, but you know. Oh gosh. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Ah! I am having a bit of injury there. Get him. And then let's switch to... I think that's gonna be good. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and eat the sandwich. But as you see, the stomach fills up. Also, you heal up everyone in your party for the same amount. But if you look here, the juices, they only give you HP. And you might think, well, what's the point when you've got, you know, your foods that give you, like, bonus physical attack and other things like that? Well, if your stomach is full, you can't just keep eating. But you can keep drinking. So if you're in the middle of a fight and you've already eaten enough food that your stomach is nice and full, you, want drinks instead. Alright, is there anything over here? No. Also, yeah, I feel like I didn't know I could jump, because I feel like last time I complained I couldn't jump on something, and now, look at me, jumping. That's where I came from. Let's go over here then. Not explore everything fully. Which also, because of the fear monsters, it does give some areas some replayability, because it's like, oh hey, I may as well go back there now, in order to get the thing I couldn't before. Actually, yeah, it's kind of showing like that was a thing. Ah, yes. Haha! A doll! Dolls are useful. You can turn these in for, things at a mystery shop. So far I've only gotten one thing, but still. It's kind of like a collectible thing of usefulness. Please don't notice me. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Okay. Yeah, I did that side already. So back up here. But away. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go the other way now. Because looks like we got everything that was in that area. So we'll just go past our fence. Hopefully draining the water helped with something on the other side too. Alright. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight you. Hello!
The battle begins.
Hello! You were apparently weak to that element. Haha! Firelight fruits, always good
Stay
for,
away from that enemy.
Yep, I was planning on it. I do not want to, you know, get murdered by the big fear monster. Okay, something in here? Ooh, look, gathering point. Alright. And then... Oh, hey, we can travel around it and get the treasure. Copper ore. Meh. The copper ore is useful for... because you can upgrade your weapons in town with the, blacksmith. And, I haven't done a lot of the upgrades, just because they cost money, of course, and there's so much stuff to spend money on, it just didn't feel like the priority. The #1 priority in this game, when it comes to, like, first starting out and buying stuff, is the kitchen. You can't do anything without food. A monster crosses your path. It's proudly carrying a fish. It's so pleased with you, with its fish, it hasn't noticed you. I'm gonna challenge you to a fight. I want your fish. Monster accepts your challenge and won't part with its fish that easily. Yeah? Oof. Okay, well, here, I'm gonna do that. We're only level 20, so we should be more than capable of dealing with you. Scoot over and do that. Aha! Alright. Got 2 golden egg salmon. Those aren't even that good, but that's fine. We got experience for the fight, right? That's what matters too. Okay, there's some kind of button here. Oh, that's one of those jumpy buttons. If you... okay, somewhere there will be a button that will turn that on. And then we can go up there and do the jumpy. You want some bombs? You want 1 bomb. Normal level bomb. Fantastic. Just a treasure chest in here? I'll always accept a treasure. Ooh, the garlic seeds. Nice. Because garlic seeds are rather expensive. So, if I don't have to spend money on them, I will be a happy person. Alright, there is a lot of monsters in this room. Okay, let's go ahead and start assaulting all of you. Yay! Alright, let me change to fighter class. Aha! You're not dead yet. Die. Alright. What is... meal effects minus 50? Why? Why are you doing that to me? Also, what can I learn here? Okay, keep me there. Enhance the skill Crow of Night Tidings. Okay. Has higher attack power during a break. Mighty slash attack on... okay, so just... my big slashy attack has gotten bigger. Got it. What was in here? Lorelai's Tears. Okay. It's used in crafting, though, so sounds like it'll be very useful. And fortifying weapons. Okay, so then let's go this way, I guess. Walk towards the fear, but then make a sharp left instead.
We better stay away from that enemy.
I am staying away. Hey guys!
Let's get this over with.
Let's go ahead and swap back to the assassin and do the swirly bit. Yeah, because it improved. Y'all are annoying. Die! Die! Did I mention die? There we go. Alright, silver ore. Nice. And copper ore. More upgrade materials. Always nice. Where's my button? You're not a button? My backpack is full! No! That's also not what I wanted there. I think we will... may as well discard? What?
For a lifesaver.
Good, I need to stop being in the... okay, yeah. Yes, we're gonna discard that. Open this. Coral Shrine Key. Yes, that's very important. I would definitely rather have the Shrine Key than the cool leaf. I can't continue on with what we're doing here. I feel sleepy. No, I don't want to feel sleepy. Alright. Wait, which part had the jumpy thing, though? I remember we saw the jumpy thing, and I was like, I'm gonna have to turn on the thing to make the jumpy thing work. I think it might be over there where that ladder is? I don't know. Shoot. Oh boy. We might have to come back next time and find out. Hold on. I've got a return bell, so we can instantly return to the house. So that's why I'm not, like, panicking and trying to immediately leave. Oh, hey, this. This was a thing earlier. Okay. I felt like I was missing something earlier. This was it. This is not the jumpy spot I was thinking of. Silver ore. Okay. Oh, let me out. Okay. Where'd the jumpy spot go? Is it over here? No, it definitely wasn't over there. It's 11 p.m. game. We're really pushing on the time frames here. Where's the jumpy place? I also don't know if the jumpy thing will save between loads. That's my other concern. Loads of the dungeon. Maybe it was over here? No, that's this. Where was it? No. Oh, wait, there it is. I'm blind. It's literally a big old fountain on here. Woo. Got it. Alright. Use that. Go home. We got 10 minutes to get in the bed. Run, 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 go. I believe if you pass out, you will end up at the doctor's office and have to spend money to, you know, recover from passing out. And I think you wake up at noon instead the next day, and I don't want to lose that time. So, yeah, I don't want to lose money and time because I stayed out too late. That's the first time I've come close to midnight. Oh. But yes, look, I did recently make a Discord, so that is a pretty new thing. Literally, I think yesterday was the first day I was like, hey, look, I made this. So, if interest, there is the loony bin to join. Alright, so we made a little bit of money. We also made a lot of progress in the shrine. I don't even know what we got out of that last thing. I was just like, go. Oh no, we might not have actually gotten anything, because I think my pockets were full. Oh no! My pockets weren't full because that key would have gone into the valuables thing. Yeah, so that spot was still open and I got the black pearls from it. What's the command for the link? For the Discord? Because you did that a second ago. Or is there something else you're looking for? Because I can see it. Stream Elements was like, join the loony bin and had a link for the Discord. Did something happen? Control C, Control V. I just copied and pasted what it said for you. I mean, I have it set up so that way Stream Elements doesn't show up on the actual stream here, but it's in the chat. Yeah, so that might be what happened if you were looking inside of here and like looking above my head for things. It wasn't going to show up there. Because I don't need Stream Elements just hogging up all my screen, you know? Alright, I'm in the game, right? Oh, nope, cancel that. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's see. Aha, look, we got the Moracorn for that. So, you also have the fairies as you do the stories for the Seas Light. Thank you for joining the Discord. I will talk to you there sometime after stream. Hard to check on that thing while also here. But yeah, so after each of the stories that help you, like, investigate the Sea's Light, you seem to unlock a fairy. That's why there are 2 fairies running around on my, field. And then I've only gone through 2 of them, but you can see the question marks for 2 more. They give you requests, and by completing those requests, you can unlock, more skills, higher level machines, etc. So, obviously, I haven't unlocked everything yet, so I don't know all of them. But there's, like, harvest, like, 100 care-ups. Like, that's gonna be a lot of care-ups. I still need 15 more, so I might want to make sure next time I go to Nemea, I need to buy 15 more of those. Here, I'm actually gonna write a note to myself. And then the Moracorns want 60 more. I know I've got 20 planted, so I probably want to grab, like, another... It's probably going to go up to 100 after that. But 15 carrot seeds. I need. Oh. Alright. We had the 1 goal, so that's nice.
See you later.
So first things first. Let's go ahead and put things in storage. And while I guess there was one of these inside of the house, I just wanted to use the one out here instead in case there's anything I'm going to sell. Because, like, that is something we just sell. That's fortifying weapons, crafting and fortifying. Those I don't want to use yet. That's... Oh, I probably could have sold that. It was probably an extra fish or 2. Using crafting, cooking, cooking. And then that's used in crafting, so we'll keep that. But we can sell those guys. And then before I forget to check the mail, we have a new letter from Azel, about to Otella. Otella requested to meet with us. Can you believe it? She must be up to something, which is why we can't sit around doing nothing. Azel, I'd like to talk with you again before going to see her. Would you mind meeting me in Nemea when you've got a moment? Sure, I was just saying I need to buy carrot seeds, which are cheaper in your town as long as they are currently purchasable. Alright, cool. We're actually going to want to plant more of the garlic seeds then, since those 2 are ready. So much is harvestable today. Nice. But we got a decent amount of wheat. We want just 1 wheat in there. And then we're going to do grass in the other one. Yeah, didn't I make... Oh, wrong button. I made a lemon juice, which is a 900. 600, 700. The high quality. Removes stun and removes bind. Wait, what? That one's got extra things! Oh man, I'm gonna have to test out more fruits, aren't I? I think right now the lemon is the only fruit I've got, though. Well, I guess vegetables also can make things. I'm gonna have to put one of everything in there eventually, aren't I? How dare it have extra things. Now I've gotta test everything out. Look at all these paprikas. They're actually bell peppers. I don't know why it's a Tolan paprika. It's a bell pepper, my friend. It's the best of the bell peppers, though. It's a yellow. Personal opinion. I think the green ones are a little too bitter. And the red ones are kind of meh. I will die on this hill. Alright, yeah, I've already got 10 in my box, and I always keep the high quality of things. I will keep all of those. I want to keep those. Okay, this says I can make it into a drink, so I'm gonna make that into a drink. That's gonna be the goal. We'll go ahead and sell that. We'll never sell those, and those are being kept. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put one of those away. These all are getting put away. I already did that. We're gonna put that away for now. And then I wanted to grab 2 of those. And then I don't think I currently had anything else that was worth putting out here. Oh, what is that machine? Flour. A cheese maker! Oh, I should pull the cheese maker out. Pull the cheese maker out. I don't think that can go there. Insert. Oh, I forgot to grab the grass. That's what I needed. This reminds me a bit of a sci-fi Rune Factory game. Do you enjoy the farming element as well as the combat? Yes, the farming element is definitely done well as well. Farming for me is like the reason I'm playing this game. I love farming in games, and the farming is done pretty well. It's definitely a bit different.
Pretty good wing exercise.
If anything, I'm just mad at how tiny my farm is at this point, because things take up a lot of space. I think we're gonna put our 2 garlics here, that way they're together this time. Alright, and then that's a Moro corn. And then I wanted to put down the thing so I could start making cheeses, because I don't think I've made any cheese yet. So I don't know how long it's gonna take to do cheese. Yeah, so like this is the watering wand. I think it's pretty cool how the watering works. As you increase the skills, I know like I can now plow more than one spot at a time. Things like that. It's nothing like super intuitive, like different from like any other farming game, but it's done well. Some things are a little odd to get used to, like, you know, a single square being one thing, and then trying to... It's got makers, which can be annoying. I think they're not terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and take 1 milk and put it in the cheese maker, because I don't think I've made any cheese yet. Oh, I need 3 milk! Oof! That's a big ask. Okay, well, I should have 3 milk available from the critters, so we'll just pick them up from there. I got a cotton feather and premium feather. Ah, so the premium feathers, I'm assuming, are worth more than the regular ones. Okay, we got you some feed in there. How are your friendships? Nice, one of them is almost a max friend. We're getting close on it. And, oh, what do you guys give me? Natural wool. Nice. I'm assuming the wool's also sellable. It took me a while to actually go ahead and get the creatures because, like, they cost so much to get, but I feel like they quickly earn back their money, especially if you are petting them every day, because you do get these feathers and, yeah, cotton feather and feather, so those give you money. Really, yeah, like I've said, I'm only keeping the high qualities of everything, and then, like, this, I've already got 15, I don't need more. And then now they're giving me stuff. A good time. Alright, I'm gonna keep those. I guess if I hit 10 high qualities. Alright, then I have no idea how long the cheese is going to take. If that's a one-day thing, then I'm probably not going to make that much cheese. But if it's a multi-day thing, then I can make cheese every few days. Okay, I think on this day we are going to go ahead and gather everything that's on our farm. And then we're going to go to Namia afterwards. Because yeah, it's already 10 AM. So we're going to gather all the points on our farm. Something I need to generally work on is like getting better at speaking about games in more of like a reviewy kind of way. Because like I like games, I enjoy playing them, but I don't necessarily know how to explain what I do and don't like about a game. So that's something I need to work on getting better at in regards to streaming, because of course people are going to ask what I think. And I'm like, I don't know how to use words. Sorry. But I'm definitely enjoying this one. The fact that it's pretty probably, you know, really helps make it easier to enjoy, though. Alrighty. Okay, now let's store everything. So that's storageable. Storage, storage, store. Okay, and then sort. You explained the game pretty well. You're selling the game for me. Well, now I want to grab it. Well, I'm glad. Because I feel like for the most part, I just like kind of start rambling and I'm like, okay, is the rambling just rambling or am I actually like explaining things well? And it doesn't help too when I get distracted. I'm like, okay, I don't think there should be... Ooh, wait! Oysters... nope. So there's different... Each town has their own inn, and when you go there for the first time, you can talk to them and they'll be like, hey, could you bring us these dishes? And for each dish you bring them, they'll give you a reward. Money, normally, and some other stuff sometimes. But, I've got it written down what things I need for different places. And so the question mark there means I've never made it before. But, it's not one of the things I need for one of those quests. This is, though. Yay! I can make this. Make that. Next time we go to Shatola, we can turn that in. And we will get the money. Look at that. Look at this food art. Eee. But yeah, their food art in this, and the portrait art too, like in the conversations, they do some really good art. Look at that fish. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I always feel like I'm just kind of like stumbling around. And then we haven't gone to this town yet, because each town you go to, the first general store you hit, you can buy recipes. So you pretty much, when you hit a town the first time, you want to go to the inn to see what all you need to make for them. But then you also need to go to the general store and just buy all the recipes that are available. Alright, well now we've got a reason to go into Shatola today, which is annoying because we've got so much other stuff to do. Alright, so I think we... Let's go to Nemea to talk to Azel and buy some carrot seeds for the quest. Carrots are kind of a catch-22 food thing to cook. I'm assuming... Oh, he does want to talk to me upstairs. Okay. That's one thing that could probably be a little better, is some of the maps can be a little confusing to figure out where you're supposed to be going. But here's the general store. Carob seeds. So carobs in Leith, I believe they cost 10 more Grilla than this. But here they're 95, so you get a slightly better profit margin. But they only sell for like something like 120 or 125. Like, you barely make anything off of them. But they do grow in a single day. So it's kind of like you can get a small amount of quick money, but it's not great. Okay, and then cheese costs quite a bit. So that's why we definitely want to make our own cheese so we don't have to buy it. Same with like the milk and the eggs. But they don't even sell for that much. I think like the milk, I think the eggs were going for like 50 each or something. Magic defense ring? You know, let's go ahead and buy your rings because I believe each town sells like 2 rings and I may as well go ahead. And then this is where the other things, the food recipes were. Yes, that's the word. Recipes. My brain forgot the word recipes. Alright, so then let's go talk to Azel now that we've gotten that. Up here on the observation deck. You are not Azel, but you also want to talk to me. Okay, Azel is not at the observation deck. He's over there. But there's a side quest here. Let's talk to you, since we're here. Shuri, oh, it's you. I was hoping I'd get to see you again. We helped her once. She was mad at her parents because they wouldn't let her leave town because she wanted to go to the beach. So we went to the beach for her and brought her a shell, but then she was disappointed that shell was exactly like the shell on her necklace. You were? I love that I could just be a negative Nancy and be like, yeah, got a bad feeling about this. Yep, I have a favor I wanted to ask. Of course you do. I want you to take me to Shatola. Shatola? I mean, I'm gonna be heading there next, probably. You remember my pendant and how it looked like that shell you gave me? Well, I tried asking my parents about it. But they started acting really weird. Like, they were hiding something from me. Oh no, you're adopted. But I think I know why. That pendant must be hiding some big, important secret. So please, take me to Shatola. And just know that I'll find out what the secret is if I go there. Why are you asking me? Isn't it obvious? There's no way my parents would let me go if I told them. Does this mean you won't help me? Not without your parents' permission. I see. Well, at least I'm not completely out of options. Excuse me. My parents will let me go, and you won't help me either. Then I'll just have to go on my own. I expected this would happen, so I already made preparations in advance. I guess I'll see you when I get back. Ah, lordy. I'm gonna find you in the Jade Forest being attacked by a monster. If you're worried about me at all, then come find me in Shatola. I guess so. Memories restored. Great. Ah! You've assaulted me with coffee. How rude. There's Azul over there. Let's go say hi to him. We came here to talk to you. Got sidetracked. Oh, God! Ah! No! Not the Christmas tree! I was not prepared. Thank you for the head pat. I think I need to move the head pat over a little bit. Thank you for stopping by. I've been cooped up at home, racking my brain over what to do about Atella, but I keep coming up empty. So I figured a stroll around town might help give me a fresh perspective. I was hoping you might like to join me. I guess so. Sure, let's think about this together. Yeah, I think fresh air might help. Let's go for that. I think you might be right. I thought we'd start at the town center. Somebody, anybody, come quick! Monsters! Oh no. Why are we always getting cut off? Whatever, quick. Is it dragons? Is she mad at you? Why? Why did you come back? When Mummy said the monsters were all gone. You two, run away, quickly. Azul. Leave now. Oh God! What the heck? What was that? What? Why? The only thing I could think of that would normally cause that is... What did you do? Oh no. Do not be abusing your mod powers. Did you just queue Max Bonks without spending points on it? Is that what you did? Bad mod. Very bad mod. For the record, that mod is my husband, and therefore, that's the only reason he doesn't lose his sword for that. You'd have to clip it now in order for it to actually work, because if you, like, just click the clip button and leave it in the second tab, because it literally only goes back by, like, 1 minute. Unless there's another way to fix that, because I tried messing with it the other day, and it was just like, nah, you get the previous minute from when you clicked the button, and that's it. Otherwise, I can actually download the VOD myself and clip it, but, I was just like, why isn't it stopping? Why is it so many? Leave now! Alright, let us fight a dragon. What's the dragon doing to Mia? Also, this is definitely not what I think of when I hear the term dragon. No idea, but we need to get rid of it. Wait a minute. I don't feel any antagonism from it. Don't tell me. You're sharp, I'll give you that. Atella, did you bring this dragon here? I might have. What's it to you? I thought you had no interest in my power. That's not the problem here. You're terrifying the townsfolk, and I want you to stop. I'm clipping it now, lol. Thanks, Malark. Uh-huh. That's why your little brother likes climbing on things, because you also like climbing on things. Got it. I just looked over in the large gremlin. Oh, I missed that head pat because I was distracted by large gremlin, but thank you for the head pat. Look over in the large gremlin's like halfway upside down on the couch, but also there's a pack and play next to him, and he's got like a leg over that too, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just stretching my leg. I'm like, what? Why? Why in this direction? Right, you should watch your tone, or are you trying to upset me? You are aware that I can bring this whole town to its knees in a heartbeat. No! It's a good thing I already warned the dragons not to harm anyone. What would happen if I took that back, I wonder? You wouldn't. I'm not Tiella, don't forget. I could flatten your silly orphanage if I felt like it. Rude? And I could do it without lifting a single finger. What the hell are you here for? You really like to butt in, don't you? I'm talking to Azel here, not you. Otella has Tiella's memories, and Tiella probably was falling in love with Azel, and Otella wants that for herself, but like, Azel doesn't want you, you're not the same person. He rotates the way I used to. Is that all you came here to say? That I'm not strong enough to look after this town? Oh, aren't you the clever one? Azel, I know you made a promise to Tiella to protect the world she loved. Do you really think that's a promise you can keep? If I wished it, I could have let that dragon tear those people to shreds. Could you imagine how they would have fared against such tremendous power? How could you say that? You can't even defend the people closest to you. Why are you tearing him down? Why is that always like the weird like go-to for my character? Just a weird arm throw. Like, you're not throwing out a card. It's not a Yu-Gi-Oh battle. What's with the big arm throw? Just being realistic, Azel can't save the world on his own. Wise up, Azel. Surely you can understand by now. You know how much you need me. Give in to that feeling. Azel, tell me you need me. I can't do that. You threaten to harm the people of this town. There's no way I can count on you. Ugh, how boring. It's not being Tiella. Is my not being Tiella truly that repulsive? That's not it at all. You treat people like they're beneath you. I'm well aware you're not Tiella. You're Otella. And I'd never want to replace her with the likes of you. Ouch. Tell me how you really feel. I mean, he did. Oh, I believe I got links off, so it doesn't let clips happen. I don't... Is there a way I can change that quickly? Not that I can see. Yeah, I will have to mess with it later, because, like, I don't want to have links because bad people like to, you know, spam bad things. So I don't know why it says the clip isn't found. It worked for me. If somebody else wants to check that it works. Okay, yeah, I'll go and make sure that the clip actually happened. Hello. Mouse, listen to me. Okay, there we go. There's my mouse. Thank you. Alright, let's go into content and clips. And then clips of my channel. Okay, yes, I see a Max Bonks by you in the clips list. And then also Dragoon attempted to do one as well, it looks like. But yes, there's definitely a clip in there somewhere. I can edit in your Discord. That would be fine if you wanted to do that, but I do have access here. Maybe I should make a clips channel. But yeah, I will probably at some point see if I can fix that, because if I can make it so that clips links are allowed, but not other links, that'd be fine. So whenever someone redeems points, it goes to a queue and then triggers once. Well, you can approve them in the queue to do it again. I approved all of them since she got affiliate. Excuse me? All of them? No wonder it was so much. Oh my god. That explains why it's so much, though, because I know there were a couple bits in that time frame too, and that also throws things at me. Actually, not 100% sure how the bits are set up at the moment for the throws, because I don't actually know if I fixed the bits to go to the new stuff. I'll have to look at it later. Alright, continuing on the game. Otella, you wanted him to tell you how he felt, now you know. I was laughing so hard that I was like, holy moly, why won't it stop? Would you speak that way to me if I were if I were like Tiella, Azel? Hmm? What did you just say? It doesn't matter. I was talking to the wind. Anyway, I'm leaving. I have had enough talking to you. This is it, by the way. You'll never hear from me again. Never? Where are you going? What does that matter to you? We'll never see each other again after today. Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't believe you, Atella. You've been given a crush by your own memories, and your own personality, though, is nothing similar enough to the person you might have actually liked. She loves to stir up trouble. I'm sorry, Lunacra. I was just like, what's this button? Okay. You wanting to have a gift that you cannot have? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave you here. I need to let the townspeople know that it's safe to come outside again. Yep, that's fine. Then I'm going to try and think some more on this Atella situation. She was clearly puzzling over something when she left. I can't say for sure that she won't cause trouble yet, but she cannot be left to her own devices. Thanks for your help today. I'll see you later. The Forgotten Menace. Right. Large wind core, Sky Lancer's Bond Stone? What is that? You're gonna give me an explanation, game? Haven't gotten a Bond Stone yet. This is new. Okay. No explanation on that. Unlock 8 panels. Level 6 closest with Azel. Okay, so that last section, I think the Bond Stone is what unlocks that, because that was level 6 with him. But we need to unlock 8 other things in here in order for that to actually do a thing. Well, Sky Lancer's got wind. Piercing. That's not the button I wanted. I wanted this one. Normal attack. Alright, well, it's also super close, so maybe we should go ahead and... Let's change the mage over for Sky Lancer, I think. That way we can, try that out. And then, I guess, let's edit you out of the party. Let's put Istina in here instead. Because the only reason I don't want to put, well, I mean... I guess let's put Emma on the party. We'll see how that goes. No, I want Istina. I changed my mind. But we'll just have double up on the Shadow Walker since I've got the Shadow Walker class too. No, let's try Emma. I'm gonna change my mind 6,000 times before we go anywhere. We got it. Alright, it's only 1 PM, so we should have plenty of time to get to Shatola, since we got the mount now. Doot doot. As long as I can walk in the correct direction, so. Okay. Posted the picture in Discord. Yeah. Alright. Look, you made it! You didn't die. Look, the place is pretty. I'm gonna take a sip of water now. Oh, you caught up with me. I did indeed. Well, I couldn't just leave you alone. Really? I knew you would come for me. So does this mean you're going to stay with me until I'm finished? Thank you. That gives me some comfort. So how did you get here anyways? Yeah, about that. I asked a merchant friend of my dad's to bring me out here. Welcome in, Fennel. Thanks for the coffee. I think in that case it was a hot chocolate based on the tiny tink sound. Trying to get this headphone to sit on here properly because it does not charge. No. Come on. Do the thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to mess with it later. Yes, welcome in, Fennel. Thanks for throwing a coffee at me. I just drank some water a second ago, though. So, denied. Alright, so Sherry here had a merchant friend drag her out. They came to Shatola. They come to Shatola a bunch for work. Ah, not again. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Oh, you had already subscribed for like 3 months beforehand, though. Either way, though. Yay. Subscribing again. I appreciate it. I really want to work on doing a thing that will throw stuff at me. Also, you didn't come to build the queue back up. Oh lordy. Yeah, I'll go broke for yourself. Oh lordy. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. But yeah, if you would have done a message with your subscription, then the chat pad up there would have read it all for you. There's so many points. Lordy, I have infinite points. Shh, put the pillow over your face. Don't do that. It's rude. Alright, they said they'd take me back to once I'm done, so you don't need to worry about that. So what now? What now, Cherie? Actually, I have no idea what to do next. This is my first time being somewhere that isn't Nemea, so I was kind of overwhelmed when I got here. Which is why you're just standing in the entrance. Shatola is such a wonderful town. The sea is beautiful, and the ocean breeze feels so good. It hasn't changed a bit. What hasn't changed? Huh? Oh, why did I... This isn't the first time I've been here. I know this place. So you've been here before. I'm sorry, I'm pretty shocked myself, actually. But I remember now. Remember what? Everything. I have to go. Come with me. Were you stolen? Cherie's somewhere in Shatola. Try and find her. Okay, yeah. Out on the beach then. Got it. And again, we talk. I'm sorry for running off. I just had to see something for myself. It's this beach. I remember it all now. I used to live here when I was small, but with my real mom and dad. I'm telling you. What about your parents and Nemea? Gotta head out. It was nice hanging out for a while. Catch you around soon. Okay. Not a problem. Great having you here. Thank you so much for hanging out, and have a great rest of your day, Millark. My parents in Nemea are not my real mom and dad. And my real name isn't Shuri. It's Lynn. So you had amnesia? Yeah, I must have. And now I know. Now I understand why I have this pendant. Why I always wanted to look for shells. I guess somehow I subconsciously knew it would help me recover my memories. But how did you get amnesia? There's one more place I'd like to go. Would you come with me? I would like to visit my real parents' home. If they haven't left town, then I'm sure they'll still be in the same house. We'll bring you potatoes later. 10 pounds of them. Why? I mean, I guess I'll accept potatoes, and I guess we'll have to make stuffed potatoes soon, because otherwise I don't see how I'm going to use a bunch of potatoes. I mean, arguably we could make mashed potatoes in holiday food times for reals, but... Hey! Divine Catharsis! Welcome in, and thank you for the sub! The resub! Everyone's showing the support. I'm guessing I must be around that, like, 1 month time frame. Yes. Do Dragoon's idea. Put them in the stockings. And yes, thank you so much, Divine Catharsis. I appreciate it muchly. I had a really dumb idea, so let me know if you think this idea is dumb. I was thinking, when someone subscribes, I could have the thing throw a sub at me. Like a food sub. And be like, ah! Num 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 num. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I didn't forget that dumb idea. I know it's a dumb idea, but I still think it's a great dumb idea. Thank you for the sub. Num 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 num. It would be really cool if I could make it so, like, I need to rip that wall from the Among Us stream. It is saved as a clip. You just should be able to look under the clips and, brain fried. Look under the clips and be able to download it and then rip it from that section of it. Alright, anyways, thank you. I remember exactly where it is. It's a pretty house looking out onto the sea. Let's go. I'm gonna look at the settings too for Tits to see if Tits is Twitch integrated throwing system. I'm not just saying that for funsies. For the throwing thing, to see if there's a way I can make it like so like both of you that recently resubscribed, once again, thank you, have 2-month streaks. I wonder if I can make it throw 2 things at me. Oh no. What have you done? I don't trust this. Alright, let's go. Where's the house in question? Over there. Okay, that's one of these 3. I can save them all up and I'll be able to redeem them a second time later when we don't have a big backlog. Don't do this. This is the house, my real home, where my real parents live. Are you ready? I think so. I want to see this through myself. I wonder if that little girl who helped us pick out the shell before might be like a younger sibling. Okay, here I go. If you don't get ready quickly, then we're gonna leave without you. Eep. Well, what should I do? Somebody's coming. I didn't even knock on the door yet. Quick, hide! Oh god. So now we're just watching them. That's them, my real mom and dad. They still live here. Mommy and Daddy, wait for me! Huh? Mommy, I want to go to the beach again. Again? But we just went. Lugly? Lugly. Yep, I want to find more seashells. You must have had a lot of fun picking shells with that visitor before. I was right! The kid who helped us is the little sister. Yeah. Well, okay then. We can go tomorrow. Yay! Does that mean we're going to try to meet them on the beach tomorrow? Cherie. I'm fine. I'm fine. That girl looked so happy. Mom and Dad are clearly giving her a happy childhood. I'm going back to Nemea. The merchant will be waiting for me about now. Are you sure you're okay with that? There's no home for me here anymore. It's fine, really. You don't know that? They probably miss you! Let's meet again under the observation deck. You're so dumb. Alright. So, story-wise... so the rest of this is, once again, in the shrine. You know what? I think... there's enough time in the day to go back to the shrine. So, let's... go ahead... and fight more things! Give me on the board. Give me on the submarine. Let us go. Okay. Alright, real quick. Because I think one of those quests, I wanted to just walk into here and see... Okay. So it's not just giving me a spot there. Although there's a spot there that needs a key. I wonder if the- oop, almost went the wrong way. I wonder if the same key will work across the whole place. Alright. So now this time we'll go here. There's no way that was there before, was it? More corn seeds. Okay, well, 3 seeds. Alright, and now we've got the key for this. Let's open this and go on in. Let's go ahead and switch to the Skylancer, because it was almost there to the next part. Open lock? Okay, yeah, it looks like the key's gonna work for all the things, so...
Here I go.
Alright. Phew. Oh. Do. Alright, you. Big attack. Slicey slice. Yeah, you got stunned. Fruit. Firelight fruit. Which is good for making bombs. Ooh. Another monolith. You activated the 3-pronged crossroads end. Okay. Alrighty. Let's continue the story then. Oh. Philosophical Hippocenter. Hippocenter. Philosophical Hippocenter. Is this... Meep? Let's follow her. Clearly, something has been destroyed. Oh, another Bula message. Memo. Is that one? Sing a little song to activate it. Makes me think I should be seeing a mermaid swim by. We are underwater, but we are in an air pocket underwater. Because magic. Kind of like the one place in 14. You hear a tender voice caress you. Emo, my dear, sweet Emo. Please forgive us for leaving you behind. That day the sea's light glowed fierce, that dangerous ball of light, the day the ocean's flame appeared. When we realized the danger, we knew we had to keep you safe, and released you from the sea. To seal away the ocean's flame, we sang the forbidden nocturne. But we could not comprehend the extent of the power it held. It was necessary for we sirens to sacrifice our souls. It was the only way. Now our souls are combining with the flame. You must have heard it, our requiem, our regret cries throughout the ocean. We are born of the ocean, and eventually we return as foam. If we were to neglect the ocean's flame, it would have destroyed the fairy ocean itself. This was our only option. But the danger has not passed. While our thoughts remain, the requiem will not end. The only one who can stop us is you, Emo. That is why we released you from the sea. You who are born of my blood, a siren skilled in harmentation. Why did sound just suddenly stop? Did my headphone die? I think my headphone died. Hold on. Where did the sound go? You guys can probably still hear it, but it's just for me that the sound went poof. Hold on. I'm gonna change my settings. No, it says that it should still be connected. Hold on, let me try that again. Doop. Doop doop doop. What happened to my sound? It's Supposedly you guys can still hear it. But I hear nothing. Well, let's just change to those guys instead, I think. I'm grabbing the previous headphones I used to use. See if they will pick up the sound. Yep. Okay. That's doing sound. Don't know why that happened, because it says that they're not dead, but whatever. It is what it is. I got sound back. You guys never lost it. It's fine. My headphone died. You who are born of my blood, a siren skilled in carmentation. I'm sorry I could not choose, as your mother, to inflict such a fate upon my own beloved daughter. So you must decide, what will you do? Please end the siren's song. I'm sorry for being a terrible mother. Did Mom feel terrible just because you put her in this predicament, or was she bad otherwise? Poor Emma, though. Emma is now the last of her kind. You're all taking your sweet time. Oh, what is this place? Has something happened? Oh dear. Perhaps it's best we return to the Fiasola for now. I believe that is the summary. Emma has left the party. Okay. Understandably so. So the Siren settlement was destroyed by that event with the Sea's Light. Princess Emma, desperate to rescue her home, rushed to Shatola in search for help, which is where she was apprehended by that awful landlord. Is that right? Meanwhile, the Sirens sacrificed their souls in order to suppress that mysterious light. I needs to read the mood. I'm gonna hurt you with your Hot Topic joke. But yeah, Hein just walks in and is like, what? Poor Emma. Remember the Bula, what Emma's mother said? The regret of the Sirens fused with that body of light, then became Lorelei. I'm sure of it. That would explain the grief in the song we can hear. Emma's mother sounded so horribly sad. How cruel that the Sirens' grief should be used by Lorelei to draw people to their deaths, when really it's the Sirens mourning, wishing they didn't have to leave Emma alone. It sounds to me like the only way to stop Lorelei is with Emma's carmentation. I think so too. I wonder what Emma wants to do. I'm sure Emma would like to stop the stupid song. Now we're at the bar. Emma, just being sad. I sent the customers home, as you requested. Thank you as always, bartender. The same for the lady. If you will. Sure. Yeah. Go home, lady. Which is literally just like through the door on the other side there, I think. Not much of a drinker. Alcohol has its benefits, you know. I find it can quite useful at times when there's something you would much rather forget. So I come here, and before long I forget the pain I have been holding in my heart. That's bad, Hein. Sometimes we need to learn how to negotiate with our pain in order to survive. But you never completely forget. The more you want to forget, the more important it is to you. Yes, but alcohol is not the answer, my friend. And that's why you must remember it. You mustn't forget the pain or the sadness. The only ones able to remember those who are gone are we who have been left behind. Never forget them, and they will continue to live on in your heart. Don't you agree? Stop getting really heavy here. You're gonna make me cry. We only die when we're forgotten. Our existence is fragile like the Bula, which is why we must treasure it. For their sake, I think you can withstand the pain in your heart to keep their memory alive. Emma seems to have had an idea, and I guess is running away. That's what you said to her. More or less. Apparently we're just hanging out here. That Hein, he said he was going to check on her, and still isn't back yet. Come on, Lunica, let's go and see Emo. We're going to talk to Emo at the seaside. And you can see that the timer is gone. Not the timer, the clock! Meaning this is just gonna let us do this without it, you know, taking up other time. You must go do this right now. Look at us, making story progress. It's a miracle. Emo, looking out sadly. There you are. Meep. So Lorelei made that bula, or a bula that big shows that they cared. I guess so Lorelei made that bula? Because yeah, I guess that's what those are there instead. Meep. So you've got to go and fight Lorelei. You've got to do it for them. Only you can stand up to her. We're counting on you too. Meep. Let's go back to the atelier. Surely Hein must be back by now. Joined our party again. Let's go. Okay, I guess we're gonna go there to talk to Hein first. There he is. It took us there for us. So, are you ready to return to the Coral Shrine? Fiasol is stronger than ever, so now I will be able to join you on your expedition. Wait, you can fight? Hey, look who you're talking to. You just be sure not to get under my feet when I'm saving the day. Hey, we getting a new job class? Hi, join your party. Okay, yeah, that music is totally not reminiscent of any other game at all. Nope. Square Enix owning the musics, though. I'm sure it's fine. Monarch's meeting with Hein awakens heightened powers. Mechanic job class. A job proficient at physical attacks and weakening enemies. It can charge its normal attack by holding the X button. Okay. That looks, interesting. What the heck is she got, like, as a weapon? If everyone's ready, I think it's time we made our way back to the Coral Shrine. Okay, well, what time is it in our day? Because, like, I'm not against it. It's only like 5-ish. Let's go. Alright. To the shrine. Ah, the submarine seems to have, like, upgraded sounds. He did say he upgraded the thing. Alright. Can we take a break? Oh, I don't want to eat that. No, I wanted to turn that in. No! Alright, we'll just eat sandwiches. Alright, so job. Oh hey, I can upgrade the fighter class. Eh. Get this job's Echo Stone. I love how it doesn't tell me how I'm gonna get that Echo Stone. Flame Tongue. A scorching slash and fire attack. Additional effect causes a continual damage target. Nice, can apply a burn. Oh, I can learn this one too? Jeez. Enhance the skill Crescent Slash. Alright. That's not the button I wanted. Skylancer. Yeah. Windnail. Bam. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, because Emo had left for a minute. Oh, Hein's got a decent amount of health. I think we might put him in the party as kind of a new tank. Because I kind of had Azel playing as a tank. Let's put Hein in there instead. We'll keep you. Let me look. Mechanic. Arm launch. Rush the target with a crushing attack. Ah, if you've got crushing, you can probably, because normally I've also got the Assault Savant in here. I could probably put Assault Savant in here for that. For now, do I want to put Mechanic on here just for the, idea? Nah, I'm gonna put Mage back. I just wanted to do... no. I want the Skylancer. It's fun. It does some AoE type things. Alright. So I think we want to go to the end of there. What team is it? We might have to save this fight for next time, depending on how long it takes us to get there. It's like some kind of steampunk gun. Yeah. Alright, let us continue onwards. Alright. Oh hey, that side quest guy seems to be over here. Complete distraction from our main story. Hello, side quest. What do you want? I'm here to stop you. Hold it right there, Omen. Yeah, we saw something. So you were the intruder. You've been quite the nuisance. But I will eliminate anything that would threaten my Magnolus project. This is for your own good, don't take it personally. Oh, I get to fight you now. Great.
Here I go. Let's get this over with.
You are not very strong, my friend. I have thrown you into the wall. Alright. Now, why do we got kind of goofy music? You're strong, but don't think that means you put a stop to my... So it was your minion after all. It looks a bit like Fido from, 86. Wait, lower your weapon. Oh gosh, is it your dog? That machine is essential for Shatola's salvation. You mustn't destroy it. You are not trying to destroy Shatola? What? It would seem there is a fatal disparity between our understanding of the current situation. This report says you'll sink Shatola. It's on 86. Yes, look! The thing you said before you wanted to ride as a mount, it does kind of look like Fido, doesn't it? Report. A little. So that is what precipitated the cause of our near-fatal misunderstanding? The only thing that report holds are predictions based on a laborious amount of tests and simulations, which are now out of date. The report you hold is best considered obsolete. It is extremely regrettable that you attempted to guess my intentions based on the data you found. What do you mean? You made a mistake. I did not. I will provide evidence. Wait there. What's it doing to the coral? The purpose of this machine is to repair the crumbling coral, thus restoring it to its original vitality. But I haven't finished building it, so for now, I'm in the middle of testing it on this coral shrine. Once complete, I will deploy it to the ocean's network of coral reefs where it will commence restorative operations. What will happen when it's done? All the omens that I've actually run into are just trying to maintain the ecological balance of the planet. So it doesn't make sense that that other omen wants to seemingly destroy the planet. When Lorelei appeared, the coral reef in Shatola's vicinity received significant damage. This has had a detrimental effect on the ocean's environment, destroying ecosystems and raising sea levels. Left alone, this would inevitably lead to a calamitous event in the not-so-distant future. The destruction of Shatola is but one example of the disasters that could unfold. My duty is to restore the coral reef and revive the sea and its ecosystems, and in the process, prevent a calamity of unprecedented proportions. So you're one of the good omens, huh? I don't understand what you mean. I am merely doing my duty. Now then, with that misunderstanding resolved, there is no reason for you to be here. It would be best if you left, Abel. Is there nothing I can do to help? Pardon? Typically, one shouldn't require the assistance of an Abel, but refusing it now would frankly be inefficient. There is a creature that resides in the caves known as a crawler. I require some of their essence. I want you to obtain that essence and bring it back to me. I'm on it. This is what I do. Good. I would prefer not to have to go to the surface. So doing 3 crawlers should suffice. I will await your return. Okay. So at some point, murder some crawlers. Alright. Otherwise, though, let us go this way. Yeah, I feel like I jumped earlier by accident for the first time, and I have no idea if I ever knew that I could jump beforehand. I wanted to jump off something yesterday and I was like, I can't jump! And then today I'm like, oh look, I can jump! Who knew? Of course. Activated the 5 echo. Great. Alright, well. Looks like there's gonna be a button somewhere to push to get the water to go down. We got a ladder here to repair, if we can go up. Let's go ahead and get you. Can I push and hold on this one? Uh-oh.
That was a good workout.
Alright, well the tiny demon has decided to awaken. And honestly, we don't have a lot of time both in-game and in real life in regards to when we have to stop. So I think now is a perfect time to just go ahead and save. And boop. Boop. Alright. Think. Yep. Bam. Alright. So we are going to have to end it here. It's about time that we were going to end anyways, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great rest of your days. Bye bye!